flash here at SFT.
Yep, Rosa a little bit heavier. Santos not really taking advantage at 125. She's a little bit smaller. Let's see if that plays into it. She does have a judo black belt, so like I said, she might want to go right to the ground.
Rosa is in the black trunks with red gloves, and Santos is in the black trunks with blue gloves. And already Santos taking, Santos taking Rosa's back.
Yeah, Santos with the judo black belt and a jiu-jitsu blue belt. She probably wants to get this fight to the ground, not because she's worried about striking. She definitely likes to strike too, but I just think she probably feels she has a huge grappling advantage over Rosa, who's got a good striking pedigree.
Santos has been known, especially with that black belt in judo, to do the big. Oh, there it is right there. The hip toss.
Beautiful, perfect hip toss. And what I liked about that, she kept that right arm underhook. A lot of judo people don't like to keep that underhook. She's doing a great job keeping that right arm underhook, and that's keeping her in that position.
And this is like a fish out of water for Angela Rosa. She is a stand-up fighter. She's really going to be, we're going to see if she's been working the ground at all. But right now you can tell she's kind of a little bit of laying and praying here.
Santos was looking for that Americana setup. Rosa is still fresh. Let's see if she can bump and get her way back to her feet. But like I said, Santos doing a really good job keeping that right arm underhook, and that's what's keeping her on top there, Jay.
Rosa is a white belt in jiu-jitsu, so this could be a long night for her on the canvas with Santos.
Yeah, not where she wants to be early on in this fight. These are shorter rounds, so if she can defend herself for the next minute, easier said than done, because she's in a terrible spot right here.
I like how Santos is letting that left hand go, and like you said, she's keeping the right hand under the shoulder and the head of Rosa.
Yeah, beautiful job with that right arm. I know a lot of judo guys and girls don't like to keep that. They just basically go for the head, and it allows their opponents to take the back. Santos keeping that underhook. That's what's keeping her in that position and allowing her to land those big left hands.
So, as you said, these are shorter rounds. These are 3 minutes, so an opportunity for Rosa to get some ground experience as she's trying to work her MMA career, but now full mount now for Santos.
Rosa doing a good job pushing her to half guard.
Half guard.
She's fighting her off. Oh, right back to her feet is Rosa. Good exchange here. Oh, another throw. And again, that time she didn't get the underhook, and that's why Rosa's on her back now.
Rosa trying to steal the round here, the final 20 seconds, the last thing the judges see.
Yep. Oh, good scramble there by Santos, looking to take a dominant position on top again. Good reversal there. I think that's going to basically win her the round. Is getting back on top there. Great job there by her.
Great job there by Luana Santos.
Man, fast rounds here too.
I know, it does feel fast. It really does. Welcome back to Sao Paulo, Brazil, everybody. Jay Adams alongside Billy Quarantillo. A great round here with the Amis at 135 pounds. On the left-hand side of your screen, Angela Rosa. On the right-hand side of your screen, Luana Santos.
Yeah, great first round for Santos. I think she got that one. Rosa pretty much has to do everything she can to keep this fight standing now, because she doesn't want to go back to the ground again with Santos.
You see Santos keeping Rosa honest with those knee kicks that all the fighters are doing now.
Nice, yeah, and Santos going right for that takedown. She knows she has an advantage on the ground, and if she can get the fight back to where she had it in round one, this is going to be a good fight for her.
What would you have told Rosa if you were in her corner, Billy?
I would have told her to stay out of this position, stay out of the clinch, try to keep your distance with some strikes. It's a bad position to be in, though, when you're against someone who knows they can take you down, and that's what Santos was able to do right there again.
It's an extra thing to think about when you don't have ground game and you're in the you're striking. You don't want to step into the pocket because you're nervous about getting taken down. Conversely, Santos knows she can step into the pocket, she can do what she wants to do on her feet because she's not worried about Rosa taking her down.
Absolutely, yeah. She has a lot of different ways to win this fight where Rosa is a little more limited. Not to say she can't, but right now she's getting beat at Santos's game.
Yeah, it just gives you more tools to work with. It gives you more flexibility. When you have more weapons, you can have a well-distributed, multifaceted attack on your opponent, and you know your opponent's only going to be doing one thing. You know what to look out for, and you don't have to worry about the takedowns.
For sure, and you can see Santos you can see Santos taking over here. using that, ground and pound really well to control the fight. And these are short rounds. I'm used to coaching our amateur fighters. It's the same type of thing. Whatever you do, you got to do it quick. And wow, big shots there by Santos.
Nice up kick there from Rosa, but not enough to do any damage to Santos or to dissuade her from continuing this ground and pound.
Yep, Santos is doing a good job making it a grappling match, making her do what she's most comfortable with, and Rosa's having a hard time dealing with it right now.
And you don't have to submit right away. You can grind your opponent down. The submissions will come. They'll make themselves available when you get your opponent tired, and you can see Santos knows that. It's a nice steady flow, a nice steady output.
For sure. 30 seconds left in this round. Mostly all Santos so far, making it a grappling match. She probably saw that Rosa was a white belt as well, and she's taking full advantage of that. Even with the size disadvantage, is able to get her to the ground again with one of those throws. Big round for her in this one. I think she's going to be up 2 rounds going into the third.
Yes, Santos, just 22 years old with that judo black belt, 4 consecutive wins.
Yep, looking like a young Ronda Rousey.
She really does. She's going to love you for that. In Brazil, round number 3, who wants it more? Rosa most likely has dug herself a hole here.
Nice, yep, and that's what Rosa needs to do. She's got to get her off her almost an illegal knee there. This is what Rosa needs to do. I like it how she's going for broke right away. She needs to keep it on the feet, though.
These are one of those fights you go back to your camp, you go back to your fight school, and you realize, I have got to just do jiu-jitsu and wrestling for the next year. Because it's got to be frustrating, Billy.
Absolutely, and I've seen this with other fighters where they're really good strikers, but next thing you know, you go against a good grappler, and you end up in a really bad spot, and these type of losses are usually the best thing that can happen to you if you learn from them. And not to say that she lost yet, because she can certainly still find a way to win this fight. There's still a lot of fight left in this one.
Still plenty of time, 2 minutes left in the fight.
If you notice here, Santos doesn't have the underhook, so if Rosa can hip out and she can actually take her back in this position, easier said than done, but there's no underhook keeping Santos on top here.
Yeah, she's actually got, kind of a
If I'm Rosa, I'm using my left hand. I'm coming around to her back. It's something against a judo player you got to practice over and over and over again, though. But there's no right side underhook for Santos. She's doing a good job, but man, if I'm Rosa, I'm throwing my left hook in and I'm taking the back from here.
Minute and a half to go in the fight. It has been all Luana up to now. Rosa trying to figure out the riddle. But if you don't have the skill sets, if they're just not in place, it's just one big frustration.
Yeah, being a white belt in jiu-jitsu, she's going to learn a lot from this position. She's going to learn a lot from this fight. She needs to really work her grappling. And, not to take anything away from Santos, because she's brilliant on the ground. She's done everything she had to do, and she's dominating this fight. And if it keeps going like it is, she's going to leave here without any marks, which is always a good way to fight and win.
I'm going to give you a shout-out while we have a little bit of a lull in the action here. 4-0 run in the UFC right now, including, was it the Contenders or Tough? Your first one? Yeah.
The Contender Series.
Yep. And then you rattled off 3 straight wins. Where do you think you find yourself in the 155 division in the UFC, Billy?
Oh, I'm in a great time. I'm actually a 45er, though. I know I look a little bigger right now.
I thought you fought at 55.
Yeah, back in the, I know you've commented a lot of my local fights. I was moving around 55, 50, 145. Featherweight division is definitely the right fit for me. I've seen some of these lightweights; they're monstrous. So I'm in a great spot. 3-0 in the UFC. 1-0 in the Contender Series, and just keep climbing the rankings. I think I got about two more fights, and then I'm right in the mix of the top 10, top 15.
That's awesome, bro. Putting Tampa on the map, we thank you for that.
Thanks, Jay. Great performance here by Santos. Pretty much flawless victory. Did exactly what she had to do to get the win.